Schauble.
Hello everyone, happy Monday. We've made it to the start of this week and we'll be welcomed with a little bit of patchy fog for some portions of the four states. There's also warm and dry conditions that are expected for this week and a calmer evening for us. But beautiful view, oh my goodness, from our Wesco Home Furnishings Tower Cam. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. We got the orange coming in, the blue. Great start to the week. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. Our temperatures are on the cooler side. If you're waiting for the fall weather to come in, well, the mornings are where we're going to feel it this week. We're expected to be around 58 degrees this morning in Joplin, 63 in Monette, and 60 in Stockton. Our Fremont First Alert Doppler is showing these drier conditions, though, that are coming in and are set to last throughout this week. But this cloud cover is really starting to circulate through. It's going to transverse a little bit into our region this afternoon, as well as a little bit of that patchy fog. And speaking of fog, we're really starting to see reduced rates of visibility, specifically in portions of southeast Kansas. Basically, this is showing mileage, and the closer the areas are to 10, that's a good sign. The lower it gets past 10 or really below that area, you're going to see reduced visibility. So just be mindful of that out there. Southeast Kansas is definitely being affected the most by that patchy fog that could have some effects on your visibility, but low rates of ragweed as well. So that's always great. Sinuses are finally getting a break from all of the allergies and everything that's coming in with the changings of the seasons. Now that fall is here, but we're not feeling like fall, and these above average temperatures are coming through. Look at this. I mean, we could be around 87 degrees by Thursday. That is close to 90 degrees, and we're about to hit October. I mean, that would make for October 2nd. So, wow, it is just a scorcher, at least for this time of year. But the drier air will be coming in. We're still being surrounded by upper level ridging and also high pressure that will keep us warm and dry, clear conditions expected, which will bring us more of that sunshine. It was a hot weekend, though. If you were outside this weekend enjoying it, you might have noticed it was extra hot. I mean, it was still in the 80s, but just with the drier conditions, not as much really moisture outside. The cloud cover wasn't as prevalent, so it wasn't really helping with the heat. We'll likely, though, see that cloud cover build in this afternoon, which should help a little bit with the heat. We're also monitoring on our water vapor. We're going to start to see, as Tropical Storm Imelda continues to be further to the southeast, they're going to start seeing more of that moisture come in. And then also Hurricane Umberto is further off in the Atlantic, so they're going to be dealing with a lot more of that moisture. Also just the showers, the storms, and possibly some severe activity. We won't be dealing with that, though. That's always great. And our above average temperatures are expected to last. With all the drought conditions continuing to build through and possibly bring us worsening conditions, we're expected to possibly see all this dryness continue to progress and build on that. But our highs for today, we're going to see Joplin around 84 degrees, Miami as well, and then we'll be around 82 degrees in Monette, Springfield 85. As we, though, drop into this evening, those lows are predicted to get into the 50s and 60s to make for some cooler overnight conditions. Wow, cooler compared to what we're expecting to see out there for our eyes for today. Here's the case, some forecasts from Local Weather Authority. We'll see some patchy fog build into the area as well with some of those warmer temperatures. But shifting into this evening, we'll see some of those lows come through. We're expected to see some 60s on the board with some partly cloudy conditions, and then pushing through the rest of our week, we'll have those 80s push through around 84 degrees and for us today, and then tomorrow we're going to see 83, and then it's just going to continue to really pick up, and then we should start to average out a little bit by our weekend.
Yeah, definitely so. Prepare for the warm up. Well, keeping